Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do your bonus read. We're going to use the Muse Tarot for this reading. I think we'll just get straight into it. Okay, the Ace of Cups. Just sort of still sitting in the energy of the What's Cracking reading this morning, and I feel really strongly that there's a lot of us out there in the world at the moment from like stopping us from achieving something. We've got something that still makes us doubt who we are. And every time, you know, for example, when you're working on things, and obviously I talk to a lot of people, and it's like every time you get to a certain point and you think you've got as far as you can, Spirit comes in and puts you on your next journey. And I always say it's like peeling an onion. It's like once you get that level, that next skin back, there's a whole new level underneath it, and you just keep growing. But you get less and less negative, you get less and less stuck in your old ways of thinking, and you get more and more sure that you can achieve something. The Ace of Cups is about love. I'm a great advocate for self-love. I believe it's why I'm here. I feel really strongly that people need to understand their love of self first before they venture out onto the journey of finding someone else to put into their lives. So great deal of work gone into the self-love thing. And self-love is something that sometimes we think we have it, but when it really comes to the crunch and we start to really sort of dig down, we realize that perhaps we've deprived ourselves of a lot of love that we shouldn't have deprived ourselves from. And if you're told from a very young person or a young child that you're not worth loving, then you grow up with this idea, or you're taught. If somebody teaches you in some way, shape or form, say you have a parent who's emotionally unavailable, so you never get any affection. Then as you get older, you start to think that that means that you're not lovable. So I wasn't kissed and cuddled because I wasn't a lovable child. So you get that in your head, and then you start to believe that. And the self-love thing, the Ace of Cups for me is very much about self-love. It's about looking at yourself in the mirror and understanding and believing that you are lovable, you are worth loving, and you can give to yourself the love you need. You don't need anybody else to do that. Yeah, sure, it would be lovely to have someone around you, perhaps to support you and love you, but you can't have the love of another person until you reach a certain vibration yourself. Otherwise, it's attachment and it's unhealthy. So the Ace of Cups is coming through here, being followed by the Knight of Cups. Somebody is coming in with a big love offer here. Look at that with the Nine of Cups. This is the wish card. So this is somebody here. Oh no, that's the Knight of Wands, sorry. So we have the Ace of Cups, the Muse Tarot just takes me out of my safety zone, my comfort zone. That's the Knight of Wands coming in here with the Ace of Cups. But the Nine of Cups is here, saying this is something you have wished for. And we have the Five of Wands here. Okay, so I can see straight away what's going on here. And it's like the next installment to the What's Cracking reading. I can see it here. Okay. There is a cup of love waiting here for you. Somebody is waiting here in the wings to bring in a cup of love. This is something that you've wished for here with the Nine of Cups. But this is that self-doubt, that energy of going backwards and forwards and thinking it's not possible for you, you can't achieve it, it's not going to happen. This is the energy coming through here with this Five of Wands, because right behind the Five of Wands is the Six of Wands, which talks about victory, being recognized, being seen. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands coming through with the Queen of Wands. Wow, it's lovely to see all these wands around. And the Five of Cups with the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. There we go. All right, so what is going on here? You've had so much doubt, you've been holding back your own happiness here. You have doubt that you can be loved. You have doubt that nobody is going to bring you an offer. You may have doubt that a certain person isn't going to bring you an offer. You have doubts that you are even lovable. There is a lot of swords energy coming out here again, and we've seen a lot of swords energy the last few days. And the swords are all about our thoughts and our logical thinking. So maybe you have felt something in your intuition, but your logical thinking keeps telling you that you're wrong. And then in come all of those 8 swords telling you that you don't deserve it, that you are not good enough, it's never going to happen for me. And I'm here to tell you that somebody is on their way here with this beautiful Ace of Cups. And the 9 of Cups sitting there says it was what you wished for. Let all the other stuff go and trust. All right, there we are, 10 of Swords. So you're wiping that one right out of the door, because you're finalizing some sort of cycle here with the 10 of Swords. This is very much the energy of overthinking, self-punishment, digging those knives in your back all the time. You've dug 10 knives into your back now. So it's time to sort of release that energy and move on. And when the Ace of Swords comes in, it is clarity, it is direction, it is clear thinking. So you're going from this 10 of Swords, negative energy, negative thinking, into the clear energy of a restart. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords coming out in reverse here. Again, I've got reversals in my deck. I honestly love that Spirit does that. 6 of Pentacles being followed by the King of Cups. There is somebody here who wants to build with you. The Queen of Swords here is in reverse, and very often when the Queen of Swords comes out in reverse, she's not the nicest person. She can be quite cutting, she can be quite spiteful, she can be seen as angry. I always think of Alice in Wonderland with the Queen of Hearts in Alice in Wonderland, with the off with her head energy. So somebody is coming towards you, but I feel like here you've kept this person at bay because of this energy of the Queen of Swords in reverse. So there's been this inability to manifest what you want here because you've been very much consumed by your old way of thinking. But something is changing here. Because we have this 6 of Pentacles and this King of Cups, I feel like somehow or another you are giving up the fight of fighting against yourself here, I want to say, because you are moving into the energy of the King of Cups. But I also feel here, this may be somebody coming towards you here too, who also has been fighting the same battle, I want to say. But with this 6 of Pentacles, there's very much this energy of both of you understanding now that you have been fighting against the very thing that you've wanted. But whoever this person is that's coming towards you has been on the same journey. This is really interesting energy right here. So let me go a bit further. This person's been doubting themselves too. They've been doubting, they've been stabbing the swords in their back, they've been doing all of the same things. I can't have this, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy. They've been singing all the same songs, they've been reciting all the same words. And something has changed here with this 6 of Pentacles. All right, so we have the 8 of Pentacles coming through with the Star. Okay, and and the Knight of Emotions, the Knight of Cups with no knight. Okay, I'm still chuckling about that from yesterday because it was just so funny to look at it and think, well, there is no knight on this horse. You can't send a knight out on a horse like that. The Star is here. So I feel somehow here there's been some sort of intervention. There has been some sort of spiritual intervention here. Some of you may have been working on some of these things and you've obviously brought yourself into some sort of energy of trusting here with this 8 of Pentacles. I just feel with the Star card here, it's like you've gone through healing. Your person may have gone through the healing that was required, and I feel like now they are ready to make some sort of offer here. But when I see the Star, I always think this was destined. It was part of your pathway. They were lessons that you both had to learn. There were energies here that you both had to work through to see your truth. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, of course we do, with the King of Swords coming through here and the Fool card representing a brand new journey. The universe is here. The Wheel is here. I feel that you have been strongly given an opportunity here to move towards someone who is aligned on your journey, aligned with you. This person has been, it's very twin flame energy here. I don't have a lot of cards that I would relate to that, but the energy here is very much the energy. If you've been dealing with somebody that you have found it very difficult to get past or to get over, if you've had some sort of journey of healing, or you believe you've been in some sort of connection with a twin, then I feel like you have done the work that the universe wants you to do to get into this union. So for many of you, and I've spoken to quite a few people this week who have come back into union, and I must say it doesn't work for everybody. Some people have a lot of difficulty with the triggers, because the triggers are what pulled them apart in the first place. So coming back, there is a need for you to heal those triggers that created the problem to start with. And for a couple of them, I've talked to them about those triggers and trying to understand what it is in themselves that triggers them to respond to the other person in the way they do. But there's a lot of childhood trauma behind that, and a lot of pain that that person feels when they lash back out. And some people have not healed that. They don't even recognize that they're doing it. Especially if you haven't been aware of your feelings, for a very long time. It's all coming to the top here. There is a brand new start here with the Fool card, and I feel like the universe is bringing somebody's offer in here. I feel like both of you have worked on your energies here. So you're dealing with someone who's admitted to the journey, understands the journey, and has done the work required. Now, for some of you, you could have someone who's gone through a divorce here, because we do have the King and the Queen of Swords, which to me is always a divorce. This could be, with the Queen of Swords here, this could have been a karmic partner because she's come out in reverse. I feel like with the Star right in the center of the reading and sort of being flanked here by the Fool, that there is a great energy of rebuilding oneself, like bringing oneself back to completion, but strongly feeling with the Wheel of Fortune here and this little pack of major arcanas. Something tells me here that there's been an intervention. Let me just put a couple of cards right here before I repeat. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Now this is really, again, this sort of confirmation with this Nine of Swords in reverse here, that it has been it's about putting an end and restarting something yourself here. This part of this here has nothing to do with what's gone on in the past. This is about you receiving some sort of gift from the universe which has caused you to go on some sort of journey of awakening here, because you're the one making a fresh start here. So there's been some sort of change in the way you are, because you've turned the Nine of Swords upside down, which means that you've let go of anxiety, worry, stress, and all of the things that the swords represent. So it's like you've started a brand new journey on your own here. And you've let go of the fear and the anxiety here. And I feel like the universe has sent this little page of pentacles in with some sort of enlightenment, some sort of gift here, which has put you on the path to healing. Because you're starting a brand new journey here with the Ace of Pentacles. And I feel this is what is stimulating the rest of this journey to occur. All right. Wow, very deep reading. All right, so I have the Ace of Cups coming through, being brought in by a Knight of Wands. Somebody is feeling very passionate here and wants to give you this wish, wants to bring your wishes in. I feel like here there was in the past some sort of energy of mental conflict. And that sort of, to me, says that you've been going through some sort of journey here of self-doubt. But I also feel here that with this victory card that you're finally feeling recognized. You feel like you're complete and whole. The Seven of Wands here talks of defiance, fighting against something, standing up for something. And the Queen of Wands is about somebody who is really comfortable with who they are. So even this sort of mini story tells me here that there's very much of this energy of stepping into your own power. And when I look here, this to me is about letting go of some sort of fear of not being recognized, some sort of fear of not being good enough. Here, coming through. All right, let's pull an oracle card for that. That one wants to come out. The Serpent. Ooh. I love this card. It's a beautiful card. The serpent is the life force of Mother Earth. The coiled serpent of the Kundalini brings passion, healing, and renewal. She offers us the fruit of the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden and reminds us to shed the past the way she sheds her tired old skin. Shedding of the past. Serpent comes to offer you the forbidden fruit that will set your passion and creativity free. The serpent power of the Kundalini is stirring within your chakras, gently asking you to embrace its mystery. Shed the old skin that you've been attached to and welcome the vulnerable pink underbelly that will bring you a fresh experience of your life. Your passion and sexuality are awakening, and this can be scary. Trust the wisdom of the serpent to transform your sensual energies into beautiful, original manifestation. There you go. Beautifully topping that off. There is something here you are working to shed, and it's something to do with this anxiety, doubt, fear that sits within you here that is holding back something that you desperately want here. Whether that is some sort of new life, whether it's a creative endeavor, you know, having your own business, something here is holding back that energy, and it's got something to do with your fears around yourself. Your lack of self-belief, your lack of self-love, whatever it is holding you back here. So beautiful, beautiful card to get on that reading. Thank you.